What's happening? A little lunch with Baum. What'd your workout look like today? How's your nutrition going? When you come on, drop a 1 if you're watching live. If you're watching the replay, drop a 2. And if it's the first time, who's this crazy guy lunch with Baum anyway? Drop a 3 down below. I'd love to connect with you. My name's Frank Baumholtz. Been a high school strength coach and PE teacher for 21 years. Run my own gym, MVP. And I started doing these a while back. You know, if I could just like connect with one person a day, or even one person a week, or even one person a year, and I could breathe a little positivity into somebody's life, you know, give them a little bit of motivation, maybe a checkup from the neck up, then it was worth it to me. You know, I have an opportunity to work with my students every single day. What's happening, folks? When you come on, drop me some thumbs up. If you value what I got going on, like it and share it. Would appreciate that. But, you know, if I could, you know, just motivate some people in a little bit, just a little bit each day, you know, that I think that's the biggest thing. You know, topic of the day is eat, sleep, MVP, repeat. You know, I always say eat, sleep, repeat. You know, you gotta make things repetitive. I think the biggest thing with a lot of people is the things are not sustainable. But real quick, though, I got a couple announcements. You know, if you haven't been following what we got going on at MVP, we've got our baseball and softball instruction. Cages have been full with that. We just started our Sunday basketball training. So if you're in the Yamhill County area or in the valley anywhere, you know, within a drive of McMinnville, Dayton, we've been doing stuff at Dayton High School Sunday evening, 6 o'clock, working on some basketball ball handling and skills, you know. So we got that, and then obviously our adult training. You know, we've got our training at MVP, our distance training, you know, for my family and friends that are thousands of miles away. You know, I'm here to reach out to me. I'm here for you guys too. You know, so, but the biggest thing is, you know, things aren't sustainable for so many people. Everybody wants the quick fix. Everybody wants everybody wants to lose weight right now. Everybody wants the best workout, you know, and they don't want to slow down. We've been talking about this lately when we working with a lot of kids hitting. You know, we break the skill all the way back down to our stance and setup on how we approach the tee or how we approach when we step in the box. But in life, so many people don't want to do that. They don't want to break things down into smaller pieces. They just want to go balls to the wall, fast, and then bad things happen. I mean, I hear people talk every single day. All right, what's the best diet? You know, and I always tell them it's the one you're not on, you know, because you're jumping around from this to that, and no wonder you can't have success. You know, everybody wants, you know, the best fat loss program. Well, the best fat loss program is a balance between strength and cardio. We say metabolic, you know, is that you can't go metabolic every single day. You can't Olympic lift every single day, high volume, right? And then think that the body's not going to break down at some point, all right? Especially if you're in the 40-something like me, is that at some point the body's going to break down. So you've got to have a plan. You got to work on range of motion. You've got to work on flexibility. You've got to work on strength. And then you got to build some cardiovascular ability. And if you just think you're going to go to the one end, you know, the pendulum is going to swing all the way out to one side, and then it's going to fly all the way back and crash you right in the mouth. All right, and then, you know, something bad happens. You know, I've talked to a couple of people just in the last day that unhappy with their nutrition plan. Well, got an idea for that. People talking about that they got hurt during their workouts. Got an idea from that. Eat, sleep, MVP, repeat. All right, make it sustainable. Okay, if you're not happy with where you're at, change. You know, there's an old line that kids would use, and it goes plan, do, review. Okay, what do kids do, right? This is so simple that it's silly. Kids will come up with an idea, right? They're like, I'm gonna go climb that tree, and then they go climb the tree. All right, they make a plan, they go do the plan, and then they figure out whether they liked it or not. All right. You know, how high can I go? Climb up, have a lot of fun, see some good sights, a little breeze. Oh my gosh, there's a bird's nest up here. Climb back down. Did you see that bird's nest up there? Oh, there's lunch with Baum Bell. Anyway, you know, they make a plan, they do the plan, and then once they're done, they go back and they review it. Why don't adults keep it simple the same way, right? Have a plan, all right, do the plan, and then review it and see whether it works or not, all right? And if you liked it, then keep doing it. All right, it's the same thing with, you know, everybody wants to make nutrition so hard. Have a plan, work the plan, review it. Is it working or not working? If it's not working, then change. All right, if it's working, stick with it. Keep things simple. You know, I have my simple 5, right? Stay hydrated, eat more lean protein, eat a colorful plate. All right, you know, the things are so simple that people screw it up. All right, they make it too hard. Okay, so a couple things I want you to do is, I've talked about this before. Get out a pen and a piece of paper and write some goals down. Make a plan. All right, only 3% of you are actually going to go do it. So the 3% of you that are actually listening, that are going to go do this, get a pen out, write these things down. All right, you know, make sure, use the SMART acronym. All right, make sure it's specific, make sure it's measurable. All right, realistic, make sure it's time bound. You got to be able to measure it. All right, and then, because if you establish what the goal is, I always ask people, what's the goal? All right, you want to lose weight? What's the goal? How much and by when? All right, you want a better workout plan. What's the plan going to look like? Are we going 2 days strength? Are we going 4 days, 2 days strength, 2 days metabolic? Or are we going 2 days basic strength? I mean, you can plan it out however you want. All right, but it always goes back to the goal. Write the goal down. All right, write the goal down and then do the plan. Here's the thing, is that people, like I mentioned, people say, well, what's the best diet plan? And the problem why people fail is you skip around too much. All right, you have to pick a plan and do it for 6 to 9 weeks. All right, if you can even do it for 90 days, all right, if you can stick with a plan for 90 days, about 86% of you are going to be doing the same thing a year later. The problem with so many people, why all your New Year's resolutions are already gone. All right, you're jumping from thing to thing to thing. And here we are, we're just wrapping up March, so we're coming into 90 days of the year, but people already, from the first of the year, they already quit. They couldn't even make it 90 days, all right? And if you did make it 90 days, a year from later, about 86% of the population will be doing the same thing, all right? So the crazy thing is, you gotta have a plan, write a goal, set that up, you gotta stick with it. All right, if you can stick with it for that 90 days, 12 weeks, you know, got to get to that 90-day point. All right, because then it's going to turn into a routine. It's going to turn into a habit. That's the other thing, and I talk about this stuff all the time. Pick one thing. Pick one thing. If you're struggling with your nutrition, start with water. All right, that's my number one thing for all my clients. I tell them, you got to hydrate. All right, you got to drink more fluid. So many people, especially when the weather's cold, and even now it's like sunshine, hail the other day. Sunshine, rain, snow. It's like crazy up and down. People don't take care of themselves. I mean, I even got hit by a truck the other day, little chest thing I had going on, you know, and, you know, taking your nutritionals, filling in the gaps where you're deficient. Make sure you're staying away from inflammatory type foods. You know, eating enough lean protein. Eat your fruits and vegetables. All those little things that fall into place with, you know, in our grand plan. I always say, I always hashtag Coach Baum, and then I always hashtag my plan. You know, people don't have to agree with what you're doing. All right. It's not their goal. It's your goal. You have to write it down. Come up with your plan. Your plan. All right, I say my plan. Nobody has to agree with what I do. You know, I train 4 to 6 days a week, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, you know, but I have a specific regimen, a specific plan that I want to follow. You know, I spend a little more time on the strength side of things, and then I throw in 1 or 2 metabolic cardio days. My Tiger Toughs here at school, those are stuff that just keeps things in check for me. You know, so that's the big thing for you. So I'm going to go back and review, because I hear people talk all the time about what's the best nutrition plan, that they got hurt in their workouts, that they don't know where to start. Is if that's you, if you keep saying those things about, you know, need better nutrition, need more energy, need a better workout plan, don't know where to start, message me. I'm here for you. I don't even care if you live thousands of miles away. We've got plans for that. Our MVP Online, I do some distance coaching with folks. I'll even just give you some ideas of where to start, okay? But remember, it's got to be sustainable, all right? You know, I started MVP about 8 years ago, and MVP, once again, here's my shirt right here, right? The wave and the logo. It's like that first time I dropped in and caught a barrel. I talked about this the other day. It's this aha zen moment, right? And I'm paddling back out because I want to catch it again. It's like the best workout that you have. You want that same feeling again. You just keep going back out. You might never find it, but it's that constant, it's the journey. It's not a destination. I'm going to go out, I'm going to surf, I'm going to ride the wave. You know, I catch that fish that I have, you know. But my MVP stands for my mission, my vision, and my passion. All right, and I always want to help aspiring people. The people that want help, that aspire to be great, okay? Those are the people that I want to work with, okay? Because if the know-it-alls and the people, they already know it all, and they're not looking for help, all right? They just want people to agree with, yo, D-Roop's in the house. What's up, my man? Right? So the biggest thing is have a plan, all right? Work the plan. If you've kind of done it and worked it and you don't know what to do, reach out, ask for help. We're having crazy success with our nutritional plan and our nutrition. All right, good nutrition, good energy, people having results. If your program that you have is not results driven, all right, you're not seeing results, you're not having results, then something's wrong. Do something different. All right, what's that definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, thinking you're going to get a different result. So if you're not getting the results that you want, the things, if you're not making progress, then, you know, do something different. That's the biggest thing for me. You know, I can't do it for you, but I can do it with you. Okay, and I'm going to do it. Like I said, Coach Baum, my plan. All right, you want a little pick me up, a little bit of help. Like I said, I started doing these Lunch with Bombs a while back to give people a little motivation. You know, to give you a little checkup from the neck up. You know, if that's you, reach out. I'd love to connect, love to help. I'm always here for you, and I appreciate you guys. So if you value what I got going on, please like and share, and drop in the comments, you know, what'd your day look like, and if there's anything I can do to help. But once again, write a goal, all right? Plan it, do it, review it. If it's not working, fix it, change. If you don't know how, reach out. That's what we're here for, okay? Once again, appreciate all you. I got to roll. Lunch with Bombs over. If you want to jump over to my Insta Live, I'm going to let that run for like 30 more seconds, and then I got to go because I have another class coming in. So appreciate y'all. Talk soon.